those who came from the heaven. These Vishnu, Shiva, and they are represented in the earth in human feature. The avatar, the incarnations of the God. For example, among these avatars, these are the descendant, reincarnation or incarnation is the descendant. Descendant. Generation. Nasl. Yeah. Among these avatars, Rama and Krishna. Krishna is the 8th descendant or 8th incarnation of Vishnu. So the means Vishnu, his duty, even he is the preserver, but his duty is given or authorized to others, to his descendants. And they come to the earth and they continue their job in earth. When they finish their duty, they go out. And another avatar comes. So Vishnu is the preserver, and he incarnates 10 avatars, including Rama and Krishna. This is Krishna with his wife, and this is Rama with his wife. And they worship both, the husband and the wife.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me. They mean that the God is Vishnu because he's the incarnate of avatar.
I'll show you a picture here. Now I talked about the Supreme Triad, is it? Krishna, Vishnu, and Brahma, Shiva, and Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Which one here is Brahma? Forehead. Foreheaded is Brahma. And 4 arms is Vishnu. And Shiva with eye in his forehead. Okay? Who is in the middle? Vishnu. Vishnu took the power. Because Brahma is not doing anything, so Ingilab, he took the power. Huh? So the one they believe that he is taking the power is Vishnu. And Brahma doing nothing. Huh? Fakhriya. They believe that Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu, which is the 8th avatar. He was born. He was born in the prison. This is his mother, and she was in a prison that time. And after birth, they escaped from the prison over a cow. Now the cow became of significance because Krishna used the cow during his escape from the prison. Do you remember? Just to make a link between this and Jesus.
He used a cow to escape.
No, he escaped from the prison, nobody saw him. Then he took a cow to escape to the mountains with the mother. Remember in Jesus' story, after birth of Jesus, they escaped to Egypt. When they means Jesus and Krishna are similar in the birth. There is no known father, but he is an avatar of Vishnu. Like exactly what the Christian believe, Jesus, son of David. He grew up like any human, and Jesus grew up like any human. He got married, but Jesus did not. Then he was arrogant. He was killed. And he was killed to save people. Jesus, they believe that he was crucified and died on the cross to save. There are a lot of things similar in story of Krishna to Jesus. A lot of things. If you read it in internet, similarity between Jesus and Krishna, you'll find a lot of things. What Krishna said about himself in Bhagavad Gita, this book, I have this book. It's even with me now here in the hotel. And this book is written by Krishna. He said, I am the self seated in the hearts of all creature. This is means the Paramatma reside in everything. I am the beginning, the middle, and end of all beings. Like what the Christians believe that Jesus is the beginning and the end of everything. Arjuna is a student of Krishna. He even was worshipping him. He wrote about him, you are the original personality, the Godhead. You are the only sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You know everything and you are all that is knowable. Means he made Krishna to the level of God. Like Christian, like Paul, he made Jesus in a level of God. So Christians يضاهئون قول الذين كفروا قبل, resembling what the previous people said. How many gods are there? By the way, this verse is exactly a title in the Upanishads. Upanishad is one of their books. And this is the text written after the Upanishad. How many gods are there? Many. Huh? The Christian, they say 3 in 1. Let us read this sentence to know that all of these gods are one. As many as are mentioned in the narrative of the gods, 303. 303. And 3003. Very good, said the son of Shakara. And how many gods are there? Yajnavalkya, 33, 6, نقصهم 3, 2, reduced to 1.5. Very good. And how many gods are there? He answered 1. So he reduced all of this number from 3003 to 1. So they all of them are 1. So if you ask any Hindu, how many gods you are worshipping? He said 1. What about Brahma? He said yes, he's God. What about Shiva? He's God. Vishnu, God. Krishna, God. How many? They are 1. This is one of their idols. What's that idol? Resemble what? Ganesha. Yeah, because he had elephant head, and this is what they believe is the obstacle remover. What about this?
The cow, he escaped.
Krishna escaped on cow. What else? Why they respect the cow? Why they consider the cow is something sacred? Yeah.
Because it helps them to escape from the prison.
Yeah, what else?
Gives them
Milk.
milk. Yeah.
It produced milk for them. So it is source of life. They use the milk, they use the butter, they use the urine, and they use the feces. So all of this, because they are using all of this, it is very sacred for them. It's very important. It's their mother, the cow mom, we call it. But even it's sacred, it's very important. If you go to India, you will find the cow in the streets, neglected. Very neglected in the streets. Nobody taking care of it. But still they are even to the level of worshipping.
That means they don't eat.
They never eat the meat of cow. They forbid sacrificing the cows at all. But later, when Muslims, at the era of around, the Muslims, when they came to them up till around 300 years back, they were sacrificing cows, and the power was in the hand of Muslims. The Mughals, they ended at around 300 years from now. They were not be able that time to stop the Muslims from sacrificing cows. So they forbid only the productive cows, those cows which are producing milk. But if it's not producing milk anymore, they allow to sacrifice the cows.
And now?
Now it is, you do it in a separate place away from them, no problem.
So they didn't pray to them or worship them like doing some.
If you ask any Hindu, are you worshipping the cow? He'll say no. But actually, they lean to it. There are cows of the temple. In the temple, if there are cows, they lean to the cow inside the temple. But if it is in the street, they don't. But if you see a cow in India passing or crossing the street, nobody could say to it, go away. They pass away from the car. They let the car pass peacefully. You saw it or no? You are from where?
India.
From India. You saw it?
So that's one more thing to say. That's one more god in the face of cow named Nandi.
Nandi.
Yeah. We can see that in the gate of the temples of Hindus.
Yeah.
They worship that.
They worship them at the temples, but outside, no.
No.
Yeah. Fasil and Wasil, but during this time, I want you to see this. This is in one of the temples in India. These are rats inside the temple. They give food to it. See, he's leaning to the rat. They are touching the rat and putting on their faces. This is called Carnegie Temple. They eat from the foot of the rat. And they consider it a blessing. they pray and ask things from the rat. There is priest to serve these rats.
Really lucky that's
Yes, really. See, it's about to see the food he took? Huh? He eat the food of the rat. It's kind of blessing. See how they live? Huh? Yes. They can worship anything.
Who invented this idea?
Well, I have no idea about this. But this is in Carnegie Temple. It could be Carnegie. Any question till now? Yes.
There's one more thing. They believe in their belief. This Lord Ganesha's vehicle.
Can you get the microphone?
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. According to Hindu belief, this rat is a vehicle of that before mentioned god Ganesh.
Vehicle of?
Lord Ganesh, the god with an elephant tongue.
Yes, Ganesh.
So it is not, you mean it is precursor of the elephant?
That's why they are giving importance to that rat.
So the elephant is from the generation of the rats.
That I don't know.
It could be, you know. It is a philosophy. Yeah. Any other question?
What about the fire? We saw the fire.
The fire, some of them worship the fire because it is source of energy. Yes.
what you say, the head of the elephant, which is elephant, right?
Yeah.
They have some version about it. That is the father. There was a quarrel between the father and his wife, and then he killed his son. And then he said the first one, the first thing to come, I will cut the head, and then the boy will be alive again. Then an elephant came out, and then he cut the head of the elephant, and then
And he put it over the...
something like they synthesized.
This is one of the accepted ideas, yeah. Yeah, it is one of the accepted ideas. There are many things I cannot talk about it in front of you.
You did not mention about the
A lot of things I cannot tell you.
You did not mention they worship the ling also.
The
Ling.
limb?
Ling.
Ling.
Yes, they worship it.
Yeah, a lot of things I told you I cannot tell you about all things.
Why? Time?
Not time. I'm ashamed. Okay.
Are there a group in Hinduism, Pakistan, Shia?
Yeah. They have many sects. Yes. The characteristic beliefs in Hindu.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, I'm confused because do they believe in gods or do they worship Brahmas?
Again?
Do they worship Brahma and the other gods or do
They worship everything.
what?
Everything. They worship even the microphone. Because it makes the voice loud. Huh?
What is the benefits of
as one of our colleagues there, they believe that the rat could be a descendant of, the elephant is descendant of the rat. And the elephant is very important for them. It carries things, it removes obstacles. Yeah. They have many beliefs. Among these beliefs, what's called karma. For any action, there is subsequent action. لكل فعل ردة فعل. For any action, there is a subsequent action. Now you will know why this is important. Yeah.
Excuse me, Doctor. About the statistics of Hindus in India, do you have a recent statistics? How much? What's the percentage of them?
In India, the Hindu, their number 9 million and more. 9 million and 5. 9 and 5. There are statistics.
Okay, the
Sorry, the 900 million and 500 million. 905 million. 905, then you put 6 zeros. No, 9 zeros. 6 or 9 zeros? I don't know. It is less than a billion by around 100 million. The number of Muslims are 120 million. Or 200 million now reaching. So the percentage of Muslims now is around 10 to 15%, is it? Or 15 to 20%. There are Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism. These are minority. The Hindu are around 70 to 75%. For the karma means for any action there is reaction. Something called dharma. Dharma, these are ethics and duties. You'll know from where is this dharma. Samasara, they believe that there is a continuous cycle of birth, life, death, then rebirth again, what they call reincarnation. For example, if any person born today, he will stay in life, then when he reaches to death, his soul, ruh, his soul will go to another person. And there's a rebirth. Means his soul is reincarnated in another person.
There's one more thing.
Yeah.
They said during their life, if they do good deeds, their rebirth will be in a good form.
Yes, very good. They believe that if you are doing bad, what is the reaction? What is the subsequent reaction? Now the karma work. Because for every action there is reaction. If you are doing bad, then your soul will go in the next generation or in the reincarnated will be in a bad person, will be in a wicked, or will be in animal. That's why they are avoiding to eat or to kill animals, because they believe the soul of their relative is in that animal. If you are doing good, then your soul will go to somebody who will be bitter. Somebody who will be either wealthy or will be in higher class or will be more spiritual or will be released. Release means will not get reincarnated again, no rebirth again. He understood? Okay. What is moksha? Moksha is liberation from samsara. This is what they want. Every Hindu wants to reach to moksha. So he do good duties, so the reaction will be released from samsara to reach to moksha. What's the idea of this? I'll come to it after this. In Purans, this is one of their scriptures. There are several episodes of descendant of gods to earth in corporeal form to restore dharma, means to restore the ethics and duties to society and to guide them to moksha. This is exactly the job of the prophets. The job of the prophets is to guide people to the right, straight path. What is their objectives of life? It's based on karma. For any action there is reaction. Be virtuous, do good things. How? By following ethics and duties, which is called dharma. To obtain wealth, to be prince, to have sensual pleasure, or liberation from samsara, which is to attain the moksha. This is the main thing. They want to get liberated. Then, after liberation, what happened? Means, yes,
back to the earth and live in a heavenly
means no more staying on earth. So they will go to heaven after this. What will happen to them if they go to heaven? The body will not go to heaven, the soul. One of the schools saying the soul, they call it Atman, no longer identifies itself with an individual and unite with Brahman. Means it's go the soul to the heaven and unite with Brahman. This is what they want. They want to unite with the God. Another school saying the soul will be separate individual in the heaven, and they call it in Loka, the heaven, and spend eternity there forever. This is a different school. So from this we can discover that Hindu believe on heaven, believe on that the soul will go to the heaven or will stay in the earth and continue